Back to the top of the order for Yakima Valley. Here in the bottom of the third inning, Jay O'Neill, Daichi Furuhata, and Nick Velasquez are the three scheduled to hit against Jackson Blank, who, although not blanking the Pippins right now, has pitched very well despite getting hit in the foot and allowing a couple of hits and an error behind him as well. O'Neill struck out in his first at-bat. But if you don't know who Jay O'Neill is, he is a native son of the Pacific Northwest. Don't let Georgia Gwinnett as his school fool you, as that pitch got a piece of Chris Hussman behind the dish. O'Neill, a native of Federal Way, Washington, spent a couple of seasons playing with the Yakima Valley College Yaks just up the road. Coach Panch, a big reason why he's here right now in the summer, as he ropes one into right field for a base knock. Jay O'Neill, welcome to Yakima Valley again. Brings up Daichi. Furuhata came into today in second place for hits in the West Coast League with 11. First pitch breaking ball there. Furuhata working on finding a new home after spending a couple years at SWAC, Southwest Oregon Community College. He's ahead in the count here, 2-0. Daichi, if you missed it last night, came in on the mound and worked 2 innings to get a save after playing third base most of the day and picking up a hit and 2 runs. There goes Jay O'Neill. The pitch is downstairs for a ball. The tag is not in time. O'Neill swipes second. Runner in scoring position, nobody away, and Daichi in a hitter-friendly count. We'll see if Furuhata even takes the bat off his shoulders here. He does not. He'll draw his free 90. And the Pippins have the 2 leadoff men aboard with nobody out. Here's Nick Velasquez. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. Advanced to second on a wild pitch and scored when Parker Burt was caught stealing in between first and second. Shadows slowly creeping over towards the infield. Blank has lost the strike zone. Brack is the name of the head coach for the Berries. He's down in the dugout right now. Brack, Blank, Barney, Berg, all sorts of B last names for these Berries. On the ground, this will get through into the right field side. O'Neill on his way to the plate. The ball is bobbled in right field, and this game is tied. O'Neill works his way around the bags. An RBI single for Nick Velasquez. Here's Parker Burt. Burt now with 11 hits on the year. Coming into the day, that would tie him for second in the West Coast League. Lays off a first pitch at 83 from Blank. Well, Blank's last start was only 4 innings, giving up 3 runs, only 1 of them earned. There's been an error committed behind him again today. And he has thrown, if you don't count the pitch to Velasquez, about 7 pitches consecutively outside the zone. Crowd here hoping Burt can come through. There's a strike from Jackson Blank. Even if Parker doesn't get a hit, he usually finds a way on with a walk. Wave and a miss. Went chasing. That breaking ball looked enticing for Parker. Burt regathers his thoughts here on a chilly Friday evening. Sun setting on the Yakima Valley. Burt stays alive. We're all tied at 3. Pippins have scored 1 in every inning so far. The Berries 2 in the second, 1 in the top half of this frame. At second is Furahata. At first is Velasquez. And the pitch gets to the backstop. Both guys will move up 90 feet. Now a base knock for Burt would bring home RBI, 4 and 5 on the season. The Mansfield, Texas native in a prime spot with nobody away and 2 in scoring position. Takes ball 4. Like I said, on base machine, Parker Burt, and the bags are loaded with nobody out for the Pippins. Here comes Luis. Not before the catcher Serrano going to go out and have a chat with his struggling right-hander. The loneliest feeling in the world if you're Jackson Blank right now, surrounded by Yakima Valley Pippins on the base pads and a very strong contingent of Pippins fans in the stands tonight. Serrano and Blank trying to figure out what to do here with still nobody out, and the Pippins threatening to blow this game open. The inning started with a single by Jay O'Neill. He would come around to score. Furahata walked. He's at third. Velasquez singled to bring home O'Neill. And now a walk by Parker Burt. Cut and miss by Luis Garcia. Hittable pitch, just couldn't catch up to it. Barry's defense playing middle back and corners in, trying to gun a run down at home. Garcia, again, can't catch up with the 90-mile-an-hour Cheddar. Garen Guler waits in the on-deck circle. Garcia fights it off. Off the light pole and down into the concourse. We'll do it again, no balls and 2 strikes. Garcia from New York, New York, all the way across the country. 0-2 popped up a mile high. Will it get out of play? And yes, it will. How deep? Right into the GA and bouncing down into the hands of a fan sitting about, let's see, where are we at? 50 feet out towards my right? That's probably an over-exaggeration. I don't know. Blank requests a new baseball. A couple of kids went and hounded that guy for the souvenir. Another big 0-2 pitch coming to Garcia. And good job staying alive again. We'll take those. Berries have right-handed action up in their bullpen. Blank might be approaching the end of his night. High, ball 1. Garcia loves to do this. Get behind early in counts and then just work all the way back to a full count and see what happens. If I had to guess, a majority of his walks this year have been in that fashion. 1-2 went chasing upstairs. Blank able to get an out here in the third, and now Garen Guler who has been possibly the most clutch hitter so far for the Pippins this season, digging into the right-hand batter's box. Opening night, a big double. The next night on Saturday, another big hit to give the Pippins some insurance. Last night in Springfield, a pinch hit solo bomb. Guler came into this game with 7 runs batted in, which leads the team and is close to the league lead. Hack and a miss at 90 miles an hour. This large crowd would love to see the hometown kid from Natchez put one into the outfield. Guler will also take his walk, although he was very strikeout heavy down in Springfield. Had 6 in the series. Is in a hitter-friendly count here. You know Guerin wants to get the bat off his shoulder, but at this point, 1 run gives you the lead, albeit early on in this game. Keep the train moving for the next guy. 3-1, had a hittable pitch. So the count runs full. Blank nearing the end of his outing. What's he do on the payoff? Guerin takes strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs for Jackson Blank with the bags full. And the Pippins leave it up to Grant Yost to bring home 1 more. Blank only at around 65 pitches as Yost waves through that one to fall behind. That was pitch number 67 of the outing. Yost takes tight. 1 ball, 1 strikes. The pitcher that was warming up was Remy Deravinova. 1-1 out into right center field, and we're going to be running for a while. Empty the prison cells. All 3 are coming home for Yakima Valley. Yost digging for third. It's a bags clearing triple for Grant Yost. '97 off the bat, out to right center field. Pippins have 6 on the board. We're only in the 3rd. The runners that score for Yakima Valley are Furahada Velasquez, a huge triple. Malachi Emery Henderson ahead in the count 1-0 here. And this ball all the way to the backstop. Here comes Yost. The pitcher Blank stumbled. He couldn't cover. And so Yost will score. 7-3, Pippins lead. And now Blank going to go have a conversation with his first baseman Dodge about the landing spot. Coach Salscheider was out on the hill early today fixing that spot up. If there's any good dirt mound in this league, it is here at the Orchard. Emery Henderson slices it the other way, foul. So the bag's empty after 5 runs have crossed the plate here in the 3rd. Malachi swinging a miss. Levi Correa hoping to hit here in the 3rd so that everybody comes to the plate for the Pippins. Emery Henderson works the count full. Breeze blowing from left to right here at the stadium. Payoff pitch. Malachi on the ground out to first. Race to the bag. Who's going to win? It'll be Malachi. Infield single for Emery Henderson. And now Levi Correa will come up to hit. 9 Pippins to the plate here in the third. And we'll see, this might be the end of the line for Jackson Blank. It is. The signal has been made from Tucker Brock. Blank is done. Pippins lead it 7-3. New arm when we come back here at the Orchard.